Welcome to Boston Fashion Week 2020. This is the 26th annual celebration of Boston style. We responded to the global crisis by pivoting online and then focusing on the talent coming out of fashion design programs at 6 regional schools: Boston Arts Academy, Framingham State University, LaSalle University, Massachusetts College of Art and Design, School of Fashion Design Boston, and UMass Dartmouth. Be sure to register for each event so that you get a link to the live stream. The spirit driving Boston Fashion Week's collaborations with industry professionals and cultural institutions has been one of exploration and experimentation around getting the content together and delivering fashion programming remotely. This is what we did during lockdown. A lot goes into developing content for Boston Fashion Week, knowing that we wanted to be sure that students and recent grads who were participating had the support and inspiration they needed to produce great content. This summer, we hosted a series of online meetings to connect students, faculty, and professionals working in every area of our industry. I think everyone got a lot out of it. It was certainly rewarding to bring the community together. The opening day of Boston Fashion Week starts off with the graduate shoot. As part of Boston Fashion Week's initiative to focus on fashion design students and recent graduates, photographer Bob Packert joined forces with stylist Terry Mann to create a professional photo shoot experience for 3 lucky graduates from Massachusetts College of Art and Design. Join us and members of the team behind the project. Learn about how resilience, innovation, and the power of community came together to produce a collection of beautiful images during these very challenging times. The day will close with AK's virtual exploration. You will be able to join fashion designer / VR developer AK Lazenfeld for a gallery tour in Tiltbrush. AK will be exploring how virtual reality can be a tool for fashion designers and looks forward to sharing some of her concepts with you. You'll meet her in her very own virtual coffee shop and travel to a few different universes from there. Monday is the first of our fashion school nights. It features Boston Arts Academy. Our VIP industry co-hosts include TV presenter Tanya Mesrick and designer Nubia Williams. The high school is dedicated to the arts, and that includes a fashion program that's growing by leaps and bounds. Our first fashion school night will be followed by KB Fashion Productions and their virtual runway. Their perspective is that it's not a substitute for the traditional runway, but an exciting alternative with lots of possibilities. Tuesday's fashion school night features Framingham State University. VIP industry co-hosts include producer Kathy Ben-Harris and designer Natalia J. Meg. Natalia is an alumni of Framingham State University and also a former contestant on Project Runway. Wednesday starts off with the video Coming Together, a conversation with 3 School of Fashion Design alumni talking about getting started in the industry and the benefits of working together. Wednesday's fashion school night features School of Fashion Design. VIP industry co-hosts include stylist Alicia Daniels and model / entrepreneur Jane Conway Cass. Jane is also one of SFD's board of directors. SFD is a studio school which is presenting a diverse selection of student work as a single collection. SFD is the only school in New England dedicated exclusively to training fashion designers since 1934. Right after our fashion school night, we have Fashion Group International of Boston. They will be presenting member highlights, and they will be having an interactive discussion about what is next for Boston fashion. So you should definitely check it out to explore the possibilities. The event will be hosted by Kathy Ben-Harris and Natalie Mason of FGI Boston. Thursday starts with A Supreme Fate, brought to you by the Peabody Essex Museum and the Boston Athenaeum. The event will focus on the importance and impact of the book Supreme Models, Iconic Black Women Who Revolutionized Fashion by Marcellus Reynolds. Thursday's Fashion School Night will feature LaSalle University. VIP industry co-hosts include model producer Manjit Gayer and designer David Joseph. The LaSalle team was the first to sign on to this project. Their enthusiasm helped move Fashion School Nights forward. The evening will wrap up with the first of 3 nights called Boston Fashion Behind the Scenes. This evening is being produced by longtime leader in the Boston fashion community, Joe Freeman. Friday's Fashion School Night features Massachusetts College of Art and Design. VIP industry co-hosts include Diana J. Colantino, who is a MassArt alum and the director of Lowell's Fashion Makerspace and Fabric Discovery Center, as well as stylist Gina Fox and stylist Terry Mon. This year, MassArt has one of the biggest graduating classes, so we'll be seeing a diverse collection of presentations. Next up is part 2 of Boston Fashion Behind the Scenes, produced by Patrick Porvida Thomas. On Saturday, the evening begins with Boston in Vogue, an event that has been a part of the Boston Fashion Week schedule for many years. Saturday's Fashion School Night features UMass Dartmouth. VIP industry co-hosts include Gustavo Leon, who is the Boston fashion scene's man about town, and model restaurateur Sonia Garufi. The final event of the week will be part 3 of Boston Fashion Behind the Scenes, produced by Pete DJ PJ Paraskevas, who is also the man behind the 3-part series. Don't forget to check out the Boston Fashion Week online shop. You'll find merchandise with this year's redesigned logo. One of the great things about this new online format is that we will be able to archive programming so that it lives on beyond just this week. So if you miss something, you'll be able to access the recording indefinitely. So check back and share this content with your circle. Be sure to check out our social media handles and use our hashtags BOSFW20 and Fashion School Night.